QuietWarmth Peel and Stick Radiant Heat for tile floors is a flexible radiant heating system that is installed below ceramic, porcelain, marble, and other natural stone materials to create gentle and controlled warmth to tile floors. The flexible film radiant heating element is embedded into the anti-fracture membrane and waterproof membrane that has a convenient peel and stick design. This helps to isolate movement to the tile flooring and prevents cracking due to any shifting in the subfloor below. This is a simple installation video to illustrate how easy QuietWarmth is to install. For the complete guide to installing your radiant heat underlayment, please read the installation manual included from the factory. Each roll has factory-attached electrical connections on the ends. For additional comfort and greatest operating economy, we recommend the purchase of a floor-sensing thermostat for temperature control. QuietWarmth Peel and Stick Radiant Heat for tile floors can be installed over any standard subfloor. First, roughly map out the heating system configuration. It is good practice to plan your installation using a sketch, marking out your layout pattern of the mats, and planning the position for a floor sensor and the main run of electrical connections and thermostat. It is also important to plan the mat positions so the ends of the mats with the factory-installed lead wires are located near the side of the room and wall where the thermostat junction box is located. Depending on the subfloor, like in this example with a backer board as the substrate, carving out swallow channels in the substrate for the cold leads to run may be good practice. It will also help recess the cold leads when multiple mats are installed and the lead wires are routed together for the junction box. When diagramming the system plan, care must be taken to ensure that proper clearance is maintained from fixtures, which may be already part of the floor or other electrical wiring that is not used in this system. All electrical wiring that will not be accessible after the floor is installed must be completed first. Ensuring the heating mats will not be covered by decorative trim, baseboard, or other building structure. Leaving at least 6 inches from the wall to the edge of the heating film mat will allow space to run the wires from the heating mat to the junction box. The peel and stick tile mat cannot be cut to fit around any structure. Doing so will potentially ruin the embedded elements. Once you have a good plan established, thoroughly clean the existing subfloor of any objects or debris. Using the diagram you made earlier, unroll the heating mats with the release liner still in place in the desired areas of the room as a dry fit. Once you have the mats in the desired position, roll back about 12 inches of mat with the cold leads attached and peel back the release liner. Proceed to firmly stick down the exposed adhesive side of the mat. Roll back the rest of the mat to the point where the release paper has been removed, and then slowly remove the rest of the release liner as you firmly hand smooth the rest of the mat into its final position. Once the mat is completely adhered, once again hand smooth out the entire mat to ensure a proper bond while avoiding trapped air bubbles. For adjacent mats, butt the joints tightly together and follow with the same procedure for their installation. Run the wires from each of the mats to the wall where you are planning to have a thermostat mounted. Tape down all leads to the subfloor. Our recommended thermostats come with a convenient floor sensor. So route the lead of the floor sensor to the thermostat junction box. Run the sensor along the edge of the mat for proper temperature readings. Do not cover the sensor with any part of the heated mat. Once all of these components are in place, the system is ready to be hooked up and ready to perform a resistance test with an ohm meter. There is more information on this in the full instruction manual that comes with the kit. Warmth and the luxury of gentle comfort do not have to be a daunting task to accomplish. With QuietWarmth, add the ease of gentle heat and take on the state of being warm.